Oh yeah, man. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Road Trip Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers. Akeem and Akatim, brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties, and uncles, grandmas and grandpas. That's right. Shalom, shalom. Peace and blessings to you, your homes, your dwelling places, right? Your children, loved ones, friends, and your pets. Hallelujah, man. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, man. All praises to Yahweh. Glory to Yahweh Shai. Honors to the Ruach HaKodesh. My love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of y'all. You better believe it. Better believe it. So where we at? Amos. That's where we're at. The book of Amos, chapter 5. There's only 9 chapters in Amos. You know that, right? I think so, right? 9? Is that 9? Don't get me lying. Let's see. Yeah, 9. Yeah, 9. And then book of Obadiah only has 1. So this is what we're going to do. All right. So we're on 5 now. Let's see. 5 got 1, 1.5, 5. Let's say this. We're just going to start off on 5. We're going to read as far as we can go. Whatever's left over, we'll knock it out on the next one. And then we'll hit Obadiah and be done for the night. All right? How's that sound? What comes after Obadiah's? Next after that is Jonah. Okay, cool. Yeah. It'd be nice to start on Jonah tomorrow morning. So let's go for that. All right. No further ado. Let's start on Amos chapter 5. Read as far as we can go. All right, let's begin. Five, and it reads, Hear this word which I take up against you, even a lamentation, O house of Yasharel. The virgin of Yasharel is fallen. She shall no more rise. She is forsaken upon her land. There is none to raise her up. For thus saith the Most High Elohim, the city that went out by 1,000 shall leave 100, and that which went forth by 100 shall leave 10. To the house of Yasharel, right? For thus saith the Most High, Unto the house of Yasharel seek ye me, and ye shall live. But seek ye not Bethel, nor enter into Gilgal, and pass not to Beersheba, for Gilgal shall surely go into captivity, and Bethel shall come to naught. Seek the Most High, and ye shall live, lest ye break out like fire in the house of Joseph, and devour it, and there be none to quench it in Bethel. Ye who turn judgment to wormwood, and leave off righteous in the earth. Seek him that maketh the 7 stars of Orion, and turneth the shadow of death into the morning, and maketh the day dark with night, that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth. The Most High is his name, Yahweh is his name. Reference Job 9:9, also Job 38 and 31. Verse 9, and it reads, That strengtheneth the spoiled against the strong, so that the spoiler shall come against the fortress. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. Forasmuch therefore as your treading is upon the poor, and ye take from him burdens of wheat. Ye have built houses of hewn stone, but ye shall not dwell in them. Ye have planted pleasant vineyards, but ye shall not drink the wine of them. For I know your manifold transgressions and your mighty sins. They afflict the just, they take a bribe, and they turn aside the poor in the gate from their right. Reference Amos 2 and 7. All right. Therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. Seek good and not evil, that ye may live. And so the Most High, the Elohim of hosts, shall be with you, as ye have spoken. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Most High Elohim of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. Therefore the Most High, the Elohim of hosts, the Most High saith thus, Wailing shall be in the streets, and they shall say in all the highways, Alas, alas! And they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation of wailing to wailing. And in the vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Most High. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Most High! To what end is it for you? The day of the Most High is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on a wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Most High be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? Huh? Real quick interjection. That's like these Christians that say, like, man, I can't wait till Jesus comes back. I can't wait till Jesus comes back. Well, do you really know who he is? And when he comes back, do you know what he's going to do with people who claim to be Christians? See what I'm saying? They're hastening his return, but when he comes back, they don't even realize he's coming back to whoop that butt. He's coming back to whoop that tail. Let's continue. Verse 21. I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy voils. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. Have ye offered unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Yasharel? But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch, and Chiron, Chuin, your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves. Therefore will I cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus, saith the Most High, whose name is the Elohim of hosts, Yahweh. That's the end of chapter 5, all right. Chapter 6, and it reads, Woe to them that are at ease in Zion, and trust in the mountain of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Yasharel came. Pass ye unto Calneh, and see, from thence go ye to Hamath the great, then go down to Gath of the Philistines. Be ye better than these kingdoms, or their borders greater than your borders? Ye that put far away the evil day, and cause the seat of violence to come near, that lie upon beds of ivory, and stretch themselves upon their couches, and eat the lambs out of the flock, and the calves out of the midst of the stall, that chant to the sound of the viol, and invent to themselves instruments of music like David, that drink wine in bowls, and anoint themselves with the chief ointments, but they are not grieved for the affliction of Joseph. Therefore now shall they go captive with the first that go captive, and the banquet of them that stretch themselves shall be removed. The Most High Yahweh hath sworn by himself, saying, the Most High, the Elohim of hosts, I abhor the excellency of Jacob, Yaakov, and hate his palaces. Therefore will I deliver up the city with all that is therein. And it shall come to pass, if there remain 10 men in one house, that they shall die, and a man's uncle shall take him up, and he that burneth him to bring out the bones out of the house, and shall say unto him that is by the sides of the house, Is there yet any with thee? And he shall say, No. Then shall he say, Hold thy tongue, for we may not make mention of the name of the Most High. For behold, the Most High commandeth, and he will smite the great house with breaches, and the little house with clefts. Shall horses run upon the rock? Will one plow there with oxen? For ye have turned judgment into gall, and the fruit of righteousness into hemlock. Ye which rejoice in a thing of naught, which say, Have we not taken to us horns by our own strength? But behold, I will raise up against you a nation, O house of Yasharel, saith the Most High, the Elohim of hosts, and they shall afflict you from the entering in of Hamath unto the river of the wilderness. Reference Jeremiah 5:15, also Numbers 34:8. That's the end of chapter 6. All right, man. I guess we'll go ahead and hit chapter 7 then, too. Why not? All right. Why not? Chapter 7, and it reads, Thus hath the Most High Yahweh shewed unto me, and behold, he formed grasshoppers in the beginning of the shooting up of the latter growth, and lo, it was the latter growth after the king's mowings. And it came to pass that when they had made an end of eating the grass of the land, then I said, O Most High Yahweh, forgive, I beseech thee. By whom shall Yaakov arise? For he is small. The Most High repented for this. It shall not be, saith the Most High. Thus hath the Most High Elohim shewed unto me. And behold, the Most High Yahweh called to contend by fire. And it devoured the great deep, and did eat up a part. Then said I, O Yahweh, Elohim, cease, I beseech thee. By whom shall Yaakov arise? For he is small. The Most High repented for this. This also shall not be, saith the Most High Yahweh. Thus he shewed me, and behold, the Most High stood upon a wall made by a plumb line, with a plumb line in his hand. And the Most High said unto me, Amos, what seest thou? And I said, A plumb line. Then said the Most High, Behold, I will set a plumb line in the midst of my people, Yasharel. I will not again pass by them any more. And the high places of Isaac shall be desolate, and the sanctuaries of Yasharel shall be laid waste, and I will rise against the house of Jeroboam with the sword. Then Amaziah, the priest of Bethel, sent to Jeroboam, king of Yasharel, saying, Amos hath conspired against thee in the midst of the house of Yasharel. The land is not able to bear all his words. For thus Amos said, Jeroboam shall die by the sword, and Yasharel shall surely be led away captive out of their own land. Also Amaziah said unto Amos, O thou seer, go, flee thee away into the land of Judah, and there eat bread, and prophesy there. But prophesy not again any more at Bethel, for it is the king's chapel, and it is the king's court. 14, let's finish this up. Then answered Amos and said to Amaziah, I was no prophet, neither was I a prophet's son, but I was an herdman and a gatherer of sycamore fruit. And the Most High took me, and I followed the flock. And the Most High said unto me, Go, prophesy unto my people Yasharel. Now therefore, hear thou the word of the Most High. Thou sayest, Prophesy not against Yasharel, and drop not thy word against the house of Isaac. Therefore thus saith the Most High, Thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Yasharel shall surely go into captivity forth of his hand, of this land, forth of his land. Reference Jeremiah 28:12. That's the end of chapter 7. And I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to break out there, and we're just going to finish up 8 and 9 and finish up Amos with those two. Okay? And then we're going to run into Obadiah. All right, so we just did what? We just did 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, and 7. All right, that's cool, man. We're good at that. All right, so shalom, peace and blessings, man. I will be back in like 45 minutes to finish up the rest of this book. All right, I love y'all, man. All praises to the Most High. Shalom. Go in peace, man. Yeah. See you soon.